Hello, Purple. Hello, stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I need to quickly get some things loaded up. Don't worry, the game's loaded up, ready to go. It's just the background music. I need to get going. Because if you didn't know, I literally just uploaded a full observation entry, literally like a minute before stream started. But yeah, here we be. There is such as well that's happening, but for just a little while. I don't know. It does seem like I am coming out quieter. I don't know why though. Well, probably because I'm not sitting as close to my microphone. I'm leaning back in the chair more. But no. But speaking of that, we can go over here. Right. Because we're doing this. Pinkapore will be our avatar. Also, I think there are two VODs that aren't gonna be. I think I missed downloading two VODs, right? Which was the week before last week, right? So they're gone forever. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think what I actually ended up doing. I think I know what I ended up doing actually. So obviously there was the weekend in which I was not well. And I think what I did for the VOD and the saving it, I think I accidentally put that as the week that I was unwell. As opposed to the week that I streamed on. I need to go on stream. That comes back. So, I don't think anything's gonna be missed. It just looked like there's a week gone in the VODs, but should be okay. And yes, I am glad with the sign. Like I said on that stream, I was fearing making that sign, right? I was fearing making the Wing Union sign. But I'm glad I did. Now, I don't have many images of the interior of the Wing Union. I have a lot of images of the Wing Union now. I have a lot of Wing Union images, but I think this is my only interior. Oh, I also have this group of images, which actually is a group of interior images. Never mind, I do have a lot of interior images. What's this one? Oh, that's the sign, right. Tell a lie. I do have a lot of interior Wing Union images. But what we need to do for the interior is we need the two banners, which are like the same design, just flipped and different colors, which is going to be interesting to do, right? Because, well, there's a lot more going on in these Wing Union banners. The purple and blue ones on either side of the counter, then there is, you know, than there is on the exterior Wing Union one. We will be getting into the game. I'm just quickly loading up some things for me still. But I'm down for assistance from chat if they want to come up with banner designs. I'll be like, no! But like, oh, cool. But I'm going to be doing some, obviously, again, just more work on the interiors. I'm going to have to see how you do the create cardboard boxes, because I would like to do some create cardboard boxes. What was this one? Oh yeah, this is on that side. There's also the like posters on either wall, which I won't be able to tell you which picture it is for you. I think it's the second and the third picture. You got like the banner on the second picture, but then it's like the poster on the wall, and then obviously you got like the Wing Union kind of poster on the third image that's on the wall. But I had to look into create to see about cardboard boxes, right? Now, okay, I've got enough pictures open right now that I can kind of see stream. But yeah, I would also, you know, recommend, right, the stream, since I literally just did it. If you want to go on the Instagram and have a look at the thought observations, or look on the Discord for the thought observations, you can. Again, it was literally uploaded like a minute before stream. Here we have our receptionist to the Wing Union. It's Kilowattrel. This is like they're like, I guess, because they're not, Kilowattrel isn't being used on the main exploration team anymore. So now they're the receptionist for the Wing Union. Also, I had to put in the pasture somewhere. So now the pasture's in front of Kilowattrel. Which means if I got other birds, you know. But Kilowattrel won't despawn and won't move from the spot because Kilowattrel is sitting down. Why is there a piece of paper? Oh, I remember why there's a piece of paper. But yeah, that sign. Oh, it's good. I need to get more copycat fences, and I need to get more terracotta, white terracotta. Come on now, again. Let me throw out you. Okay. I know. It's good. But yeah, we have the cubby, and we have obviously the receptionist desk area. I guess, because the thing is, right, I could chisel and bits the kind of bounty board, right? But the issue that comes with that is the posters on the bounty board may not look as good. But I can see about making the bounty board as a painting, but then it won't have like the subtle details like the what is it? The like little wing bits on the top and the little feet stands. Actually, I can see what I can do with the chisel bits. They just wouldn't be angled. It would be more uniform notes on the board. And as I said last stream, and as I said before, there is going to be no Wing Union sign above the receptionist desk. If it was on the wall, sure, because I could copy that one and have it on the wall. But because it's going to be diagonal, nah. I would rather not with the diagonal. Now this poster, that will be... I'm thinking I'll make it big wide. This will be painted, actual painted. And so will the one over here will be painted. But I could see about doing the Chiseled and Bits bounty board, which I guess I can have be 4 blocks wide, but have like this bit be... Actually, is it going to be closer to the floor? Okay. Well, you two, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some bit blocking to do. I need to think about that red at the top of the bounty board image, right? Because I think I may use a pink. Again, terracotta seems to work quite well. The pink terracotta I think would look quite nice. It's just the lack of terracotta. The main issue, again, I'm kind of like bouncing between like things, but like the main issue with the banners, of the interior Wing Union banners, is that you don't need the Wing Union thing on top, right? Just like top bit, just a pure color, but it's the fact that it's like kind of one bottom half has like the main color on it. Now the colors can be made with the Minecraft dyes, light blue, dark blue, yellow and purple, but it's getting it kind of to look like it when most of the Minecraft banner patterns, I believe, are very central, which is not good. You know, I guess it's a thing that I could look for, and that would be a more customizable banner mod, you know. Hey Stella, what's going on? How you doing? Oh yeah. Let's see, I want to re-get these planks. I guess I could use cherry wood, but cherry wood would be cheaper. Actually, stripped cherry wood. Okay, and then the actual one itself, I guess, I think maybe jungle to make like that cork-body type of look. Then I'll do like regular oak for the that, and then I guess it would be maybe quartz and some other kind of things. So look for things to use as the kind of like posters on the okay, it's the image that's covering up Pinkaporte / the avatar. That's the one I'm mainly working with here. As a matter of fact, I'll make it easier. I'll go to this one. I will move. So no, we'll go with both of these two. Then I can have the two that, like, we've got the one with the banners. For if you're working on banners. And we have this one, which is the one that I'm working on, which is the board. Actually, I will get some bamboo. Exactly, that's why I made the banner one big. Meetings. So, maybe, I mean, bone could be interesting. It would be an interesting color. Bit. Actually, no, if I want to do the, like, the poster, I want some of this. No, I just need purple dye, not magenta. Yeah, we got the other banners. I'll take another terracotta. I want red wool. So for this, it's not going to be 4 wide exact. But it will be this tall. Actually, I'll do that. It will be this tall. Would it be that tall though? It shouldn't be that tall. It should be like that tall. Now, let's see what's in the bit bag. I don't think I haven't opened the backpack today, so it's frozen. This, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna put this in there. That away, that away. I can't really put my backpack in a backpack. I'll grab you. And let's see what's in here. So I know we have quartz. We have some things that can be used for the the papers. We've got red terracotta, which may be interesting for the winging and poster. We have lots of oak bits, which is good because that's what I'll use. I had to think, whereabouts would that be? Maybe I put it there. No, because this is going to be a little bit of this block will be cube. Audio, stop being like this. Let me check something, because there's something. Let's check something. I know that, I mean, I like to get into things, but, you know, okay. Okay, now we think about size, because it's definitely going to be about yay tall. I don't imagine being actually that high as well. Okay. enough wood cube. What should I do, Cubone? I did. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's give a look. I mean, the banner, right? The banners, though, there will be very much imagination testing for it because yeah, they're difficult to make. I can see that. Except, I think you've got it upside down. Because at least what I think is the light blue should be at the top. Besides that, I can see it. But I think you can just change where the cyan bit is to the top part. And then it can also be with what you've done can be more easily translated over to the other side. Yeah. I getcha, I getcha. I getcha. And yeah, it can be flipped over as well, quite nicely. How many blocks are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, so we have this is like just like the regular. Although it just looks like it's just bits of wood. I was gonna kind of use jungle, so I could probably just replace this with jungle wood. Okay, so if this is gonna be it, then I'm gonna have that like that, which is how many blocks in from there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. Because what my plan is for this is I have this as the because I know this is gonna get full, and then so yeah, you have like a border. Again, it's also for I pointed this out now most streams, right? But Cubone, very close, right? Cubone, usually pretty close by. Superior, just kind of fucks off and does like his own thing. And it's a bit difficult to see that there is a border, but. And then I guess with this, I would then just yeah, that's true. I think Superior's like, well, it isn't about me, so I don't care. you obviously weren't there to see it, but he was absolutely adoring posing for the statue. Obviously you weren't there because it was an off-stream thing. But he was absolutely adoring posing for the statue, you know. He is. Just we don't actually know Superior's age. I mean, it is the front evolution line, so I would kind of guess that, like, obviously you got Snivy serving Superior, which is, I guess would be child, young adult going into like adult stage, which would be Superior. And that, again, that all depends about how you do like Pokemon evolution to like things. Because like for Pokemon like Eevee, how would that work if it was like an age type thing for evolution? I don't know why the angled poster I'm trying to do is the one with like the one that I want to get more detail in, which is the one with the fucking cloud. Perhaps we can fuck around with the Minecraft. We could do more layers on the banner. I will certainly have a look to see about some banner mods. Yes. So it means that we can also then go back and update the other Wing Union banner to have more layers. Oh right, I need some white wool. But yeah, I would have to look on the Forge for a mod that will allow more layers. Because there probably is. Because again, the painting mod I use is not like the main one, it's like a different one based off the main one, because the main one is Fabric and I'm Forge. I don't think they're doing updates to Fabric to make it work on Forge, so this is the Forge changing of the painting one, which is why I did look at changing things around to go to Fabric, but if I did that, I think all of the paintings would be gone. Because it wouldn't be like, oh, this is just a change thing. It would be a completely new mod. So I'm just going to stick with this one. Because when I was talking about... when I was talking about when I was doing the painting, the like canvas stuff you've been able to see behind the canvas, that was because on the main one, that is a thing I think you can enable and turn on. It's probably a thing that I could probably sort out in the configs, is making the opacity when you're using the easel, making it easier to look at. Oh no, it is full. What will I get rid of? This. Because, yeah, I don't know how many layers. I mean, that works. Nice little, like, thing for the poster. And then I'll do the other Wing Union poster down here. And again, just think, right? Me playing Culebra and the Souls of Limbo almost didn't happen at all, right? If I had played through the game and gotten every collectible that there was to get when I did my first playthrough of Culebra, then I wouldn't have been like, oh, I want to get all of the collectibles, all the messages, and I missed the, like, one and only message which you can't get, which is like a limited space where if you don't get it there, you can't get it. Also, this is going to be our Wing Union poster. And it was because of that one message that I missed that I was like, I'm going to replay it. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to stream myself replay. So then I did. My heart would have been broken. Yes, we wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't be doing what I'm currently doing with the Wing Union. And Crow, I think that was kind of Crow's voice. Monica and Lazily, I don't kind of remember Crow's voice. Well, we got some green, we got some red. I know that they're more like pastel reds, but I'm gonna do like these kind of like red-ish posters on the poster board. Yes, it did. It did. And then I realized that this is facing the wrong way. It, like, the con is obviously the fact that it wasn't my first playthrough, right? That's like big con. It wasn't my first playthrough, so I already kind of knew what was gonna happen and what to do. It was the fact that I could stream it. It was a good stream, and I wasn't stuck on puzzles very long. And by the time I'd beaten the game, I know, and I had to play through that twice. And then the fact that after we had streamed it and whatnot, they actually released the final update to the game as well. Was like, what? The ending is actually here? But yeah, the whole Akabuka. Oh, by the way, in one of the pictures, there isn't Culebra in this picture of the Wing Union sign. Who's in this picture? It's not Culebra. be a good one for the memory. Yes, Culebra does have a different mask on, but when he dons this mask, he is no longer Culebra. Or at least the people don't know him as Culebra when he dons the mask. It is Elcool! Yeah! Elcool, the snake that kind of saved the show. And then kind of also pointed out the fact that there was some pretty not so happy happenstances happening between Akabuka and his father. It's a shame that if you do have that mask on, nobody, like, it would be interesting if well, okay. Okay, why did we do that? If characters would refer to you as Elcool, or whatever name you put out as like your like stage name, they don't. I think only in like a few cases, and that's like right after the mission, you are called Elcool. And that's, I think, mainly by Fanny. What? I don't... What? What happened to the... What happened to this? I'm confused as what happened to the jungle planks. Yeah. And I got rid of the jungle planks, thinking, oh, I'm not gonna use them. I gave rid of the stone. Well, cool is also a callback to a thing earlier, and I think it's kind of incentivized that. Actually, I don't know, because I also feel like cool is an actual term terminology, but. I think in terms of like game world, it's kind of incentivized that Culebra is the reason why the characters use cool with a K and K-O-O-L instead of C-O-O-L. Because when you're at the bar, there's a mission at the bar and you say something, you're like, that was cool with a K, and they're like, hell yeah, cool. And then, like, beyond that, I don't think cool is used before that point in which you can say it. And then it's used afterwards. But again, cool could also be a word that is used elsewhere. Ah. I see. I need to actually see what happens if I make 2-bit bags. Now let's make the little like wing union bit. So the middle is here. That's the middle. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only one issue with this board being like this. There's no middle point, so I can't have the bird head be one block. It must be two. This isn't even the middle. This is the middle. Mind that bit was the middle. I was correct. It is very smart. The main reason why it's got pink background is because it slabs. I'm going to bring that in like that. It's also cherry wood on cherry wood as well, but I can then break. I think that looks alright. I know it's not as dark as the actual poster board one. It's more red, not pink. Either pink terracotta will do the job. But I don't have any pink terracotta. Seriously, in the Minecraft thing, right? In the Minecraft world of the Winged Union, it's just a package delivery service. It's not a we're helping the souls of Limbo because us birds don't get affected by the curse of Limbo. And we can pass between Limbo and the living world. I do there's a thing with the birds. I think I remember. And thus can then help the souls that are stuck with the curse of Limbo. Also, yeah, I am using gold for this. The gold blocks here are the leftovers from the Superior statue. Some bone block and some quart block. Because there are 2 bits of paper here. So you can't really see the difference. So you may just leave that as that. There's some of these other post-view ones can be things like bone. Now this one with the purple will be quartz. There's a little actually light blue, which I don't have anything that would be related to light blue on me currently. What I think of Superior, right, is that he is watching, right? He is intrigued, but he just does he doesn't want to look like he's intrigued, right? Also, Superior, you're liking the sun that we're having, but you're not liking the temperature. Compressed ice. Because I've spoiled him too much. I also don't know whether his superior genetics is another reason why. I'm gonna say I have this like, not okay. It's non-alcoholic. It's just a can that I like got. It's like this non-alcoholic like lime thing, and it's not a. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that poster board. Look at it from this distance. Look at that. Like that, and it's not the best. Does not taste particularly good. Plus the fact that it's no longer cool. It has warmed up. that's gonna be our poster board. So maybe I make this. Cool. I do this, I give it all of the ice, but luckily getting... Okay, or we... Get rid of the ice is fine. No, I will delete the ice, I won't drop it on the floor. Okie dokie. Look, he's just over there. Do you think he's like... taking some of the honey? Yes, the air thing that's coming in and cooling down is like pushing the temperature more towards that way. The main thing with the temperature is it's obviously a mixture of global warming, and it's the jet stream. The jet stream did a little bit of a. Oh. I think Superior's having some honey. It's golden. Superior like gold. Honey. Okay, now we take this and we now chop it up. And we don't do what happened before, where I broke a block and it disappeared because I broke it with an X. And it required a pickaxe, even though it broke very quickly with an X. Luckily, these ones are mainly wood, so they will break with an X. He does indeed like shiny things. Although, I feel like, though, he may like shiny things, but I don't know how much he likes shiny Pokemon, because shiny Pokemon get more attention than he does. He gets jealous. I mean, he does allow currently unnamed bands to stay, although it isn't really his choice in that. He just, you know, would live in the penthouse if there was a penthouse. Okay. Ready to go? Also, you know, Superior may like shiny things, but do you know who isn't overly shiny, but he does like... See? See? I was gonna say Cubone. Yeah. Yeah. He also saw me taking down this and was like, wait, something's happening. Wait, something's happening without me now. Actually, I need to think about evolution-y things for this world's Pokemon, because I know that obviously other Pokemon media do like the evolutionary stuff differently. Like I don't remember how like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon does it, and like the whole like Pokemon only kind of world thing does evolution, but. Right, like when Stella first moved in, this famous rock singer moves in. This shiny famous rock singer moves in. And he's like really like spiteful. Because yes, because it's famous shiny rock singer Stella, there was more attention. And then, you know, that's the kind of the thing of she doesn't really care about the attention. Oh, okay. Exactly. Look at that. Nice. Not as wide, but that's fine. Be something. Yeah. I also need to move that down. I didn't move that down because I mean I could place stuff underneath there. They did. Which I don't think well, I guess that would mean that when like they would have like arguments, Superior and Stella, right? Then Cuban would be like the kind of like mediator trying to like stop the situation from like escalating further. Especially when fangs get bad. Even though Superior probably wouldn't actually attack, it's more of a threatening stance as opposed to violence, but certainly made eating food in the dining room a bit awkward. Because yeah, if we have more banner pattern stuff, we can possibly do more things with these banners. I do the posters on the wall, but the issue with them is that space. I may look into this poster. I don't know where I'm gonna put it and how I'm gonna do it. Right. Let me have you guys see the picture. I can, and then yeah, it is kind of funny because it's like big snake having beef with like small Pokemon. Because Big Snake is jealous. That's like the main reason. It's just pure jealousy. Although, I have to be truthfully honest, I'm not a huge fan of Shiny Superior's look. It's still very superior, but my Superior isn't a Shiny Superior. You are my Superior. I need to think about how I'm gonna do this poster. Do I make it in the 2? Although we know from his spat with Skarmory that he is also, well, people that he cares about, he will care about them. For damn sure. When Skarmory was going after Cubone, I freaking love that picture still. That like Skarmory superior Cubone picture. Yeah, I don't know. Should I make this poster the 4? Because then I can paint it with the 4. I think I may. So I need to get some more easel stuff. I don't have the picture easily accessible because I was going to pop it up again, but I can quickly pop it up again. It'll just take slightly longer. I also do think that when it comes to Superior as well, yes, he is a bit spoiled, and yes, he gets jealous of people quite easily. I feel like a lot of Pokemon also make assumptions of him based on what species he is. Which then also then goes into Superior kind of going on the actions. Here it is. This picture. It's such a good picture. I love this one. And again, the Cubone and the background, which out of lore and the picture's context of me just taking the screenshot, wasn't planned, right? I took that screenshot and then afterwards I looked at it again, I was like, holy shit, that's such a good fucking screenshot. Because I guess it's a thing of like, because society kind of all like reacts to him being like, I guess like the Superior being more privileged? I don't know. He does. Well, you don't know what the Skarmory is gonna do to Cubone. It's gonna like beat him up and take his money, you know, take his Poké dollars. It's like, no, the fuck you don't. Pick on someone your own size, buddy. Again, we don't know what the context to the image is. We just have that pretty good image. I mean, we know in the Minecraft what the context was, but not in the lore what the context was. Because again, in my kind of Minecrafty headcanon-y type thing, it's this universe is more like a mystery dungeon where it's mainly just Pokemon, you know. Although, you know, there's Minecraft villages and whatnot we have to deal with, but that's fine. Oh, I need to see what this looks like on the map now. So I remember just thought of like Superior doing like the, you know what, when he grinds my gears. I think actually of a thing, with the whole Stella situation, and obviously again, instead of moving in, instead of being famous rock star, Stella and Stella's band, unless Stella moved in here after they had like the breakup from the band, and that's why Stella's here and the rest of the band isn't here. I don't know if we had the law thing of them having a breakup. I know that Stella became popular song, got popular before they were in a band under a bad producer that got them popular, yeah. And then obviously they ended up coming here, I guess possibly as a means of trying to get a bit away from things. And then because they moved in there, you were very jealous and spiteful of Stella. But then once you realized that Stella didn't really interact with the people that, well, the Pokemon that came here, you know, to try and find them, you then also kind of liked the Pokemon they'll bring in because there were more people to look at you. She does. Though I think, at least currently, because we don't have a band fully yet, this phase is currently the chilling phase, right? We don't have the recording studio built, and we don't have a band properly. Do you know what my brain wants me to do, which I should do? First of all, work on the Stella and Archie comic. Where they talk about evolving. And then I could also do like comics of like Stella and Superior's like argument. I don't know, I guess it would be like Superior and Cubone and like other things with Stella and Archie, and then that would be like the argument comic. Rather than just going straight into like the spat between the two of them. Though I'd need to, again, that would need to be more planned story type thing, which I can do, that's fine. Oh. An E-cell. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So like basically just a mini comic series of that. What would be a good background? I was gonna paint, do some Wing Union stuff, more of that. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm just gonna have this one. That's what I'm gonna be working on. And then obviously we have Bree. Artiste. Again, Bree just, you know, came over here to kind of get away from it all, you know? Get away from it all and get creative. So, let's get some. What was the last thing? I remember the last thing I painted on here was Breeze paint. On this canvas. So we're gonna start with this. And I want like it's a dark blue-ish border. Okay, this is as bright as the white, yes. But can I mix that to make a... Well, it's not as... I want it to be more saturated. Or I guess I would make it more orangey yellow instead. We got the purple. We can just have a regular white. Wait, that was the wrong way. I need to go here. Put this there. Put that there. Go here. I think we make that a bit more. One thing I can't do is that. Oh, they're like weird triangle bits, okay. I'm so glad it wasn't like this when I was painting, but it probably will end up like that. I'm just making the image for me bigger, but right, it won't change what you see. Because it won't pause the game, because I'm in canvas view. It's like a triangle. I think it's with that one. I will have a bit of opacity. Go back to this one. That's a different. Oh. I actually think I use this orange. Maybe. Right, I need to get this kind. Okay. And then interesting stages we're gonna do now, because we need to do first of all, this is to get wider at the top. But now we need to work on bird and cloud. Which is easier said than done, because you can't really do big undoing on this. Okay, it's good that the picture I took didn't actually... Although, okay, this was the best picture I could take of the poster on the wall, right? Because of how the camera is angled. So it's gotta be 2, but then you can't really get the point when it's 2. Damn you, Canvas! Why do you have to be even? I also don't know about actually writing the wing union. There may be like blurb and then wing being visible and then union being blurb. Because it's not. I'm about to center it. That's fine. Okay, we'll do. Center along the lines of this. Can always do this to change things. Also, this is more of a. Again, it's very vibrant. I wish I could make it more vibrant. It's a very vibrant kind of pinky purple. Don't worry, I am changing that. I too agree that it is dark. Did I make a second one then? I think what I do with this is so let's just do it with just base magenta. Oh, that's gonna cut on it. With base magenta, which is dark. But I'm thinking with this base magenta, we mix a bit of red with it. Let's see how that looks. Needs to be brighter. There's some white. That's just more pink. We're kind of back to the exact same color we've made before. Yeah. I'll have a look at just what base pink looks like. A wee second, my brain wants me to get the letter. What I put that there? Got this base pink. I think it's supposed to be too bright. It could have been magenta. It could work. That could work. Once you've mixed this with some more pink again. Hmm. What's they're gonna have is like losing shape of things. That is probably because I'm speaking quieter. Most likely. That is the reason. At my thinking brain on. God, the lag also isn't helping. My goodness, Wing Union. Why your posts are so damn difficult to make at like really tiny pixel aspect ratio. What do you think of this? Zero out of 10 game. Didn't think about how the game would be put into a small aspect ratio. So this damn bird head is we may Icarus flew too close to the sun. We may not have the bird head be the thing that's holding the papier. We may do the like side profile bird head. Damn bird legs. The great bird leg. You have no idea this is a damn letter. Right. Actually, this would be like that. First of all, so we get that angle, and then the middle point is there. See, that's a conundrum, right? Because it's angled. We have a conundrum of doing the kind of like letter bit. I should as well. That's middle point. Wings off center. Wings, legs off center. So let's rectify that. I could even do different coloration to show like it's a leg. Tiny leg. But how am I gonna do these legs? I guess would it be like no, because if I do that and then that, it doesn't look right. As I have the legs go not inwards. We have that. Again, this just kind of looks like a dude. Also, it's going to be a nice cream, so I'm going to open that up and enjoy an iced treat. Won't melt. But yes, I haven't had much to drink. You heard me mum say that? Before I muted. And that's picking up my fan now. Stop picking up my fan! My fan, please. There we go. Okay. now. What's about these small birds are just going to be those are our small birds. How let's do? Let's make things smaller. Wait, the wings don't attach like this. I have to bring them in even more. Alright. This up a bit. Like so. Better these legs. I should just do that. That's our leg. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. There's two. The leg is there. I usually bring back in by one, right? I am so confused as to how... Oh, that's why. Is that why? Yes, that's why. That. And if I do that to bring things in again. See, I have an idea. To bring it into the, like, Pokemonified it, right? And that is to find a card that I'm not using. And that is to do a Pokeball and have the bird kind of holding on to the Pokeball. That's at least what's currently going on in my head. But again, it's even, which is not that good to work with when I'm doing something like this. It needs to be small. Like, again, you would need to have a midpoint, but then that just makes it Squished. These damned legs. Damn legs. The main problem that I'm having is the fact that there isn't a one block middle point. If this was an odd number canvas, it would be perfect. Because then I could have a good middle point. But we don't have a good middle point. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm just trying to see where I can. Again, there's no middle point. There needs to be at least 4, so that way you can get a good, at least look like an N and not a H, no, you do that. And then this is going to be an interesting one to do as well in 4 blocks. I also can move everything to the left, but we will work what we got currently. Also, that dot is on the. That's on the. That's Union. So I can never go right on the edge because I was gonna. Oh god. Do you know what would have been best? I moved all of this up. I did this too low, right? I moved all this up. Damn. Once I translate it to one side, I can get it to the other side. bit. That bit. That's that bit. Then we go into then out here. Okay. And then that's it. So then we go in 3. I'll wait for the lag to stop doing its thing. Let me go in 3. There, and there. Okay. And then like so that. And we're just going to cut this bit off here. We need to move the head up. Okay. Because now that we've transitioned onto this side, we can easily is it 1, 2, 3? Yep. Then there. Right. No, we go 4 in and then out. 4 in. Wait for the game to catch up. Out 1. Into. Out 1 and in. Right. Yes. I've got to remember that the this isn't symmetrical. Not symmetrical. Let me bring up that, and then we can bring up the Pokeball. Double layered Pokeball. Okay. Now we bring up the and then the W. They're going up too high, maybe. Oh, brought that up too high. I did. This up. Like so. And I forget how I did the G. Just something like that. Maybe it's a line. And then we're not going to be writing out union at all. Union's still going to be some dots. There you go. Move that dot down for the. Then do some clouds. It does have a few sparkles. I mean, I could technically do that to be the letters. And then I need to rock you over. Because luckily it's just a regular dark blue. It is. Especially on a different scale. That's alright. What do you think? Yeah, I was gonna say where'd you go, but you're there. What do you two think? Eh? You are currently discussing it. Oh god, I find it. It's gone. And that has put it on the wall. Hooray! I'm just thinking, right? Because I was looking through, and with like the lore, right? Based on things of me riding on the back of Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl may be a good flyer, but they're not good at landing, right? At least this Aerodactyl, which I probably didn't name. I like how with like most of the Pokemon, there's like the ones that have the name, and then there's just Superior. I want to name you. I feel like it's gone so long without you having a name that you having a name will be weird. Yeah. Yeah. Instead of eating this chicken as it is, he has a nickname of Cumber of Big Leaf Snake Boy. Yeah, he does. He does. Maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe he just like introduces himself as superior. Right? Cubone knows his actual name. But he just introduces himself as superior. Also, you wouldn't be able to do this with superior unless you're Cubone, in which case he would allow Cubone to ride on probably the top of his head or his back. He wouldn't be giving out rides. There's actually like some interesting thing in the Pokemon. We've got you, the Blitzle that like hangs around the apricorns and like you have a move from that spot. And then we have, I mean, you just vibe around here, Mudsdale. In terms of things, we have the Girafarig that likes the machinery, right? Again, I think that Superior knew Cubone from when he was a Snivy, not a Superior. Possibly. Or maybe serving to Superior. Probably not Snivy, but... Basically, he's known Cubone for a while. And I do remember that one of the main reasons why Superior evolved was a means of protection. Because that's right, because Superior's like, I need to get stronger type. The good old like protagonist, I need to get stronger type thing, you know, as a Snivy, because they're small and small Pokemon, big world. You can't glow. I'm trying to figure out which one of these are your peppers. What? I mean, you can talk to Girafarig, that's fine. I do kind of like it though. Because Superior just like goes about and just like does his own kind of thing. It just makes him feel a bit more like alive about the fact that he just does his own thing when we're doing ours. How do you get smoked peppers? Or you put them in a smoker? Exactly. So I need to have a smoker. Good thing there's smoke here. Again, Superior's kind of stance on I need to get stronger was done out of a place of protection with... I would say that, yeah, Cubone and Superior have known each other for a long time, which is why First of all, Cubone puts up with Superior because they know that Superior, yes, they are like this, but that's not just who they are fully. They're right if you actually get to know them. Exactly. And I consider that there's probably some like arguments that happened there with like Cuba being like, but we're not weak. And then like Snivy snapping back and being like saying about this or that. Again, it's more like a sibling dynamic between them two. But how did the first meeting between them two actually come to pass? You know? What can we, so I know we can make the chicken fajita wrap, which is what I am actually looking to make possibly. Is this onion, smoked pepper, chicken, and dough. Two small Pokemon, one big world. And then yeah, the kind of evolution thing was that, and possibly some things maybe like you becoming superior was more of a reactionary tale. As in becoming superior, maybe not becoming serving. Or something was gonna happen, and then like the good old and then they evolve to like try and deal with that. Chicken fajita wrap. Yeah, I know. Although, you know, there is the double-edged sword that comes from that, right? When they were small, right, they would have a nice small little like place, I guess, where they would stay. But obviously with a certain somebody evolving and getting bigger because they have evolved, then meant that they had to try and find someplace else. Also, I kind of have no, because the thing is, there's like the two kind of, I guess, lore things going on, right? There's the whole thing of them, like what we're describing now, of like how they evolved and whatnot. But then, if that's the case, he couldn't. Well, okay, he still could be spoiled, but I don't know how Superior would become a spoiled child if it was them and Cubone. But also about this place. Don't know about this place. We could even say that it was like a Cubone and Superior thing that spearheaded this kind of building. A safe haven for Pokemon big and small. neutral zone. I just realized I made the wraps and then just went over here. And whilst Cubone, the more humbler one, was like, I'm gonna just have one of the small rooms. So Pierre's like, nah man, I'm making myself this. I helped build this place. And, okay, it does have this. I have to say, the whole like a Zootopia type thing did kind of work for the original plan of it having different biomes. We have the tree, right? We have the tree, which I guess could be one of the significance towards why this place was chosen. Okopia? Yeah. Maybe it's something related to you, Superior, because you're a plant type. Hello. Come on, Pokédex. I love your walk animation. I don't have a lot of Pokeballs. Cubone! Don't! Stop beating him up! Cubone! Stop! Cubone! True. Exactly. Oh, I have one more shot, and then they're probably gonna be gone by the time I get back here. No, the Tumbustone Forge is right there. Aerodactyl, please don't attack this Pokemon. Wait, I don't have. I don't have Tumblestones. My goodness. I need apricorns. That's what I need. I mean, this is what I get for not being prepared. Aerodactyl. I know I should do this afterwards, but... Apricorns. Hey, look, if I go back and they've despawned, that's okay. I still have... some Pokeballs. Backpack crafting. That on bottom, that on top, that in the middle, Tumblestone either side. Ultra Ball. Times 2 capture rate. Yeah, they gone. No. They gone? They fallen down the cliffside. They gone. Exactly, there you go. The crisscross. And despite the weakness, Cubone is what grounds. Well, even though there isn't a type weakness between Superior and Cubone. There is the more maternal kind of weakness between Superior and Cubone. Get a screenshot. I do too. I love the little thing we got with them. I do like this now. It's grown on me. I like it. I would also say temperature and not being able to sleep much these past few days are making me quite tired. Right? So I don't know how much actual Minecraft I'm going to be doing, but I don't mind yapping more. You know. What I need to do, the same with the Fallout dogs, is actually write down what we say during these streams in terms of lore and connections between these. Like, well, okay, the Fallout 1, I do a stream in which I go over the Fallout 1, but the only annoying thing with the Fallout 1 is the fact that I can't stream Fallout 76 without it running terribly, which means I do need to actually work on the season pass to get the new dog. But it's also quite interesting. I don't think this Taillow can go through this door. I don't think it sees this door as a... It doesn't. I don't think it sees the... It sees the door as a... Well, but Cubone can go through the door, right? Right? I know Superior doesn't, because Superior doesn't like to duck their head down. No, okay. It just seems like the Pokemon can't... I don't see that door as a passable object. I mean, I've liked what we have done this stream though. The board, the sign. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go over to here because it's good. I like the things of this, and like there's some very nice lore stuff that's going on. The wing unit stuff is looking very good. It's cool. It's something to do because I do believe, right? I do believe that if I was just focusing on working on the main house build, man, I probably would have got tired of it. That was one of the reasons why I switched to doing the village. Is because I was like doing house things. I was like my motivation to do more of the house was waning. The more that I kept building on it all the time. I needed a change of scenery. I can. Don't need the Fallout itself to think of dog stuff. I also need Fallout itself to do the already pre-set out dog lore that we've put. As well. So, you know. Either way, I thank you for tuning in. I will be live tomorrow, hopefully, with more Minecraft. Right? With more Minecraft. Yes, we have, with the dog family tree, we have Good Boy, which I think I called Patrick. That's right, I called Good Boy Patrick. That's the name of Good Boy at the camp, was Patrick. And we have that mysterious other dog, which we haven't unlocked yet, but we can still add them to the lore. I will try not to melt in the heat, and you don't try and melt in the heat if the heat wave from us has gone over to you. But hey, I thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow, you know. Bye. Good night and bye.